sorry. I don't know if you noticed, but I just did an 8-hour car journey. I walked back there, now I'm coming on stage. So if I seem a little bit tired, it's partly your fault. So anyway, my name is Phil and I come from Wales. That's the right level of for Wales. Half the people like way and most people just well. Give me a cheer if you're actually from Wales. There we go, I love that, just everyone, yeah, oh, we're not from there, no, that's why we're cheering, actually, to be honest. We're just glad that we didn't come, well done on surviving, but to be honest with you, that's what that 8 hours was, just fighting my way out. You know what, like, the one thing I do love, the thing I am proudest of coming from Wales is the fact we nailed flags, right? I'm not joking. I think we have the best flag in the world, genuinely. I'm not trying to, because when everyone else made flags, they went, yeah, it's just shapes and colours and that represent sort of an identity of your country. And Wales went, yeah. Massive dragon. And everyone went, that's not really what we're going for. Like, can you pick a shape or something? I picked a shape, but shape of a massive dragon, what are you talking about? Like how, and the best thing is, this is my favourite thing about that flag, I was going to put a flag, I was going to put a dragon on a flag, right? I'd have made him like breathing fire or flying through the night or doing something dragony. But our dragon just looks like he's turned up to the wrong business meeting. Do you know, right? Because if you look at our flag, he's doing this. Oh. I'm really sorry. Is this not floor 3? I thought this was floor 3. No, it's our lift. 0 on the lift counts as 1. Yeah, and the dragon from the flag, yeah. It's hard to get work once you do one flag. It's, you know, I don't want to be a one-trick pony. Or as I say, a one-trick dragon. This joke has no ending. It's just this for 10 minutes. No, I don't know. I like coming from Wales. It's pretty cool. One of the downsides is, though, that when you have this accent, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of having this accent. It's great for singing and threatening people. It's amazing. One of the downsides is, whenever I go to like posher areas of England, people just like to copy it. Like, they just hear the accent and think, oh, I'll have a go at that. Problem is, if you're not from Wales and you try and do this, you usually do something that's offensive to both Welsh and Jamaican people. That is what, honestly, I get people coming to going, all right, then, but how's it going? And whose coat is that jacket? Is this it? Is this any good? Am I doing it? And I'm stood there thinking, pretty sure you just committed a hate crime. I don't know. Because you wouldn't do it, would you? You wouldn't go up to a Chinese person, would you? And go, all right, then, but how's it going? Whose coat is that jacket? Because that would just be weird. But better than the casual racism you're expecting. Well done, Brighton. That joke is a test, and most of you passed. You always know the people who vote, who laugh at that. You know which way they voted in the referendum. Probably shouldn't do that joke. I don't know. I do think though this accent holds me back a little bit in the job market. You know, for instance, I could probably never be an astronaut. You look at that wasn't supposed to get a laugh. You're thinking, yeah, Phil, there's a lot of problems there. Do you know what I mean? You look like a dog that was accidentally turned into a man. But even if I was the most qualified astronaut on the planet, right, I could have all the NVQs. They wouldn't let me be an astronaut because because when Neil Armstrong went to the moon in 1969, he said one of the coolest things ever, didn't he? Now he said, it's one small step for man, it's one giant leap for mankind. And that's amazing. I'm pretty sure he thought of that on the way up, though. That's not ad-lib. He was in that rocket beforehand going, Buzz, mate, wait till we get to the moon, I've got a killer line, seriously. I love it, like with the Apollo 11, it's great. He's going to kick off. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. One problem I've got with that, small problem, other than it was an amazing feat, but like, you can't actually take a small step on the moon, can you? Not you, like anyone, sorry. Because there's very little gravity, so if you watch that back, what he does is amazing. He goes, one small step for man. Ah, shit. Just broken the world record for the long jump. That's embarrassing after that small step speech was 50 yards ago, is it? Was it 50 yards, Buzz? I think it was. I can't hear you. That's better though than what you'd get if you'd sent somebody from the Rhondda, which is where I'm from in Wales, to the moon. It wouldn't have been anywhere near as cool. It'd have just been some guy up there going... Tidy. Yeah, it's alright, this moon. It's not great. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. You'd have NASA back home going, come on, Gavin, say something, millions of people are watching this. Oh, fine, yeah, fine, don't worry. Oh, I think I can see my nan's house right now. Oh no, that's China. I'm always doing that. Why do we learn while we laugh? The Apollo 11 spacecraft was invented in the year 1960, right? Does anybody here know what other thing was invented in that same year? That's right, the Etch-a-Sketch. Which is amazing, isn't it? Because what that means is two groups of people at two very different levels of ambition there, didn't they? Like, what have you been up to this year? I'm glad you've asked, actually, because we've managed to facilitate and engineer a rocket that can take man from the Earth's atmosphere to the moon for the first time in human history, collect it, and then land safely in the Pacific Ocean in quite an impressive time period. What about you? What have you been up to this year? Well, do you know drawing? Yeah, do a lot of that. We've made it harder. How is that a thing? How is it ever a thing? Just before I go, I'll just give you one life tip. I think, you know, because I'm talking about getting a job and all this kind of stuff, and just being a proper person. I'm not very good at being a proper person. I tried to cook soup in the kettle last week, right? Doesn't work. One lady's on the front, no. It ruins soup and a kettle. It doesn't work. But I think one of the keys is, if you want, whatever you want to do, you've just got to be confident, haven't you? You've just got to act confident. And I think a good example of mad confidence is, I don't know if anyone remembers a novelty 90s hit called The Music Man. It's a song you probably won't remember now that I just said it, but if I sing it, you'll remember it. And I honestly think it's one of the most ridiculous... It's a song where a man calls himself the Music Man, tells us he can play instruments, and then categorically fails to play any of those instruments. It starts genuinely, it goes like this, right? I am the music man, I come from down the way, and I can play. What can you play? And then he'd say, I play the guitar, 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 oh, guitar, oh. And I'm stood there thinking, yeah, but can you actually play the guitar? Because you're just saying it, yeah? Guitar, 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 oh, yeah, that's not even plugged in. It's supposed to be doing my wedding next week. I know. I need to know. What else can you play? What can I play? The trombone. But that's not accurate. That is not. Actually, maybe not too accurate, because you wouldn't want that attitude with any other job, would you? To be honest, you wouldn't want to be on a flight somewhere, and the pilot comes on the tannoy and goes, ding dong. This is your captain speaking for EasyJet flight number EZY426. I am the pilot man, and I can fly a plane. What can I fly? And you're like, a plane. What can I fly? Please be a plane. I fly the aeroplane. Phew! Aeroplane. And as the plane comes down towards the ground, oxygen masks come, people are being sick, the food cart is sliding up the aisle. One guy grabs his phone and tries to call his wife to tell her he loves her one last time. He rings Sue, but she doesn't answer because they've had an argument and she wants him to learn a lesson. And later, she'll pick up the guiltiest voicemail of her life. Well, she just gets a voicemail saying, Karen, I love you so much. We're just in the background. Arrow. Thank you so much, Brian.